when it comes to interacting with the screen or providing an experience that's interactive, you want to really facilitate the experience that you're trying to replicate in store. So whether it's a sporting environment, a cheering stadium, going up a chairlift, but giving people that reference point that they remember around sport, and then then they can associate it with the products that they're purchasing or interacting with. So you'll look at it from that perspective, but you look at really what the value proposition that retailers have always provided in the past was features, benefits, and assortment. And you'd have to go to a retail store to be able to find those things. With the internet and online environments, all of these things are available. So from a retail perspective, you've got to create a new value proposition, and I think that's what technology does. It helps you facilitate that. It doesn't give you a reason, but it allows you to use the technology in a way that gives customers something else. We call it the complete experience, providing customers with everything they need and need to know. Moving from simply a transaction to building a relationship. So if you want to buy running shoes, that's great. We'll sell you the running shoes, but we want to know why you're using those running shoes. Are you running a marathon? Are you running a 5K? And if it's just a 5K, great. We'll get you into the right shoes for your 5K. We'll use technology to show you where the 5K trails are in your vicinity, which ones are best suited for you. We'll be able to provide you with running plans that are going to help you do that, and you can come back and build relationships from that standpoint. Whether it's a mileage leadership board that shows on the big screen, that's a running club, or it's just using technology to help you do that. And I think that's where technology is going to add value to the overall retail proposition. Right?
And so how has it been like working with Infusion?
Really great. I mean, it's always difficult when you have a concept specifically around digital, trying to convey what you're trying to get across. And for groups that are outside the retail industry or don't have that connection to who you are, that, in my opinion, is the biggest hurdle to overcome in any relationship. And I think one of the things that Infusion did really well was we understood each other from day one. And that concept of where we wanted to go, the experience we wanted to build, the fact that it was more than just a digital sign that we wanted to see, but we wanted to integrate the digital environment, the applications, the development into the sales experience. They understood where we could go with that, but also how it could facilitate the experience. So whether it's a tablet, an associate working with it, and the fact of going through the sales process, handing that tablet to a customer, and that process being handpicked, walking through the application immediately adds credibility to what the associate's talking about on the wall. So it's bridging those two environments, and I'm not saying that technology will marginalize an employee or replace the employee, but it builds a connection between the employee and the customer. It creates authentic people and credible individuals, because what you build from the technology standpoint, as long as it mirrors the same process that you work with with an associate or on the sales wall, those things connect, and it immediately becomes a credible environment and a credible associate in what they're talking about. It comes down to, I've worked with a lot of contractors in the past, but we have a commitment from an ops standpoint, a sport check standpoint, the environment that we work in. I mean, we do whatever it takes to get things done, and I often don't see that same kind of work commitment. You guys lockstep with us.
Nice.
We're here till 2 in the morning, your guys were here till 4 in the morning, making sure that these things work. And regardless of the obstacles and hurdles that we overcame, everyone knew that ultimately we need to deliver the solution, regardless of what that took. And and I think that environment, it really worked together. And I don't think we could have built these kind of applications and this experience without that partnership that went hand in hand. The team from Infusion has been outstanding.